Hello, hello, my friend. Come on in, come on in. It's time to win. You know what it is with your girl Lotus Rashay, and you know I got my co-host Lynn Harry Divergence that's going to join me in two shakes of a lamb's tail. So while we're waiting for those two shakes of a lamb's tail, come on in. Tell us where you're joining us from on News You Could Use because we're always happy to have you. So come on in and join. Oh, so let me tell you what I'm drinking tonight. I know many of y'all want to know what's in my cup. It's hot. I'm gonna tell you that it's hot. I almost burned my lips off, y'all. But I'm gonna take a sip. I'm drinking some just plain water, plain water. No sugar, no chaser, all raw. And just some lemon, okay? So let's take a sip. Yeah, I like that. So, as you know, last week we were here with News You Could Use with the remarkable Lynn Harry Divergence and two other phenomenal guests. We always bring phenomenal guests on the show. However, tonight we have two other phenomenal guests that you are not going to want to leave your seat. We've got a young lady here all the way from Hawaii. She's doing the aloha right here on the show. And we have a lovely young man all the way from well, I like to say Kalalaki, but y'all may not speak California the way I speak California, but he's from California, and you guys are going to have a great show. So come on in. I see people already streaming in. So let me see who we got. Harris Tay. Harris Tay, it's good to see you, brother, all the way from the Philippines. Angie, we love you. We appreciate you from Washington, D.C. Kathy says, we ready to be enlightened. Oh, thank you so much, Kathy. We love you. Martha is all the way here from Sunshine, Orange County. All right. And Margaret is here. She says hello from Las Vegas. And Corinne, good to see you. Hi from Las Vegas. Always happy to have you here. So as we get into the broadcast, go ahead and get your pen and go ahead and get your notepads. Why? Note takers and pen shakers are definitely money makers. So I'm going to come right back. I'm going to get my friend and your friend because it's time to win with Lynn. And Lynn's going to come on in and get this party started right now because we've got more news that you can use. It's another great show with Lynn and Lotus. News you can use. Hola, amiga, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, doing great. I know we're ready for another wonderful show. We're going to be talking today about health and wealth and how community enhances your health and wealth. I'm so excited about this because I have to tell you all a little secret. Now, I know a few of you know me out there, and you know that I am someone who tends to be a little bit more of a loner, not a real community person. Even though I founded Church of the Essenes, I'm a minister, but I still very much a loner. But since I have been with Naturally Plus in this great company, community has been phenomenal. And right now, as everyone is more physically distancing, we're in our homes more. We may not have, for those that maybe don't have family in the house with them, they're by themselves. And so we're really going to talk about how community makes such a difference for your health and also for your wealth. Now, we know that with older people, one of the key factors is that they are in an environment where they can continue to thrive. And it's been statistically proven that when they are in places like, let's say, senior assisted homes, okay, or other facilities where they're interacting, they're playing games, they have activities, they're still shaking it and making it happen, they're healthier. And people who are at home by themselves tend to become a little more depressed and not quite up to par. So, we're going to be talking about how community helps your health, and how also with Naturally Plus, it's a community that is so loving, so accepting, so absolutely approving of who you are, the way you show up, the things that you do, the way that you do. And that, my friends, is another way for you to be able to have health and be in the community.
Awesome. I love it. And one of the big things, if I may say, that must happen for people to kind of stay up with the times is that you have to stay in motion.
Yes.
And one thing about community can and will help you stay in motion because it's a fact that people who retire, if they go home and sit down and do nothing, typically their lives are not as long as others who go into retirement and they're doing things. They're either taking trips, either getting another job or doing some hobbies, but they're staying in motion every day. So you got to stay in motion, and having and being a part of an enriched community that will help you do that. So, Lynn, we've got a phenomenal guest, two phenomenal guests tonight that's going to come and help us out tonight with the show. So, can you tell us a little bit about the guest that's coming? Because I know I don't know if she's going to wear a hula skirt out here or not today.
What? And we should have done that. We should have had our skirts on and been
Yes.
ready with our leis, right? Because our
Yes.
next guest is here from Hawaii, and she is just one of the most fun people I've ever met. She loves to party, and I love to party with her. She is a woman who you would never suspect because of her profession. She is an accountant and she does taxes, she does financial consulting, and most people think of that as boring. But this young lady, there's
No.
nothing boring about her whatsoever. So we want to bring Kathy Oshiro onto the show so that she can share with us a little bit about her story, and we'll have a conversation about community.
All right, let's do it. Hey, Kathy.
How's it? How is everybody?
Woo woo. Good to see you. How you doing?
Great. Thank
Good,
you.
good,
Thank you for
good.
inviting me. Thank you
Well,
for the
you
opportunity
you
to
are
share this
welcome.
time with you guys.
You are welcome. So Lynn told us a little bit about you, but I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag because we also know that you're the owner of Cats Consulting. You're the founder of MPUSA Team KO, right?
Yes.
And so tell us a little bit more because we want to know. We're getting the tea. We want to know the tea in Kathy and the Kathy's Consulting. We want to know about that and tell us more about you being the founder of MPUSA Team KO.
Yes. So I own my own accounting practice today, and it's called Cats Consulting. And I do accounting, tax, bookkeeping, financial consulting services. And so that's been my main stream of income for a long time.
Mhm.
And then I found Naturally Plus. So I did do network marketing before a number of times, but Naturally Plus was extremely different. At that point, I had no intention of doing Naturally Plus as a business. It was just for my health, just purely for health.
Mhm.
And the reason why was because I have children. I have right now, my daughter's 14, my son is 12, and I was doing it because I had a lot of health ailments. So
And
my
you
health
had
ailments,
teenage children. I'm sorry
yes.
to interrupt, but you got teenage children, and they can nothing wrong with the teenagers out there. We love you. This is a disclaimer, but y'all can drive us up the wall.
It's
Right?
it's the subhuman years.
That's why I need this to help the stress.
I get you. I get you. I get you.
Yes,
Matter of fact, let's just all take a sip right now.
I think
Let's
I
we
just
think
all
that's a
take a
good
sip,
idea.
okay?
Mhm.
Mm. That's good stuff, Kathy. So go
I
ahead,
love it.
Kathy. I love it too.
But yeah, so I was, at some times I was working 21-hour days, doing accounting, and that's really difficult when you have a family.
Mhm,
So when I found that Naturally Plus could actually allow me the opportunity to earn some extra income, that's when I started to look at it as actually a business. Because for my
awesome.
health wise, in about 4.5 months or so, I had gotten rid of my reading glasses with
Mhm,
super lutein. And then I had gotten off of all my allergy medications. I had gotten off of all of my shoulder pain. I had torn my rotator cuff into places.
oof,
So after about two and
mhm.
a half weeks of just being on super lutein only, I was actually able to sleep through the night again. Amazing, just amazing for
Wow.
me. And then, um, of course, my allergies and my arthritis went away after taking the products for about 4.5 months. So, the products, it doesn't heal you right away. People say
Mhm,
heal, cure, all that kind of stuff. It doesn't eliminate your ailments right away. It does take time because it took time for me to get to that point
mhm,
of being in so much pain and abusing my body the way I did
mhm,
for so many years.
mhm,
So just it takes a while for it to work. But once you start taking it consistently and long enough, then
mhm.
people start to see a difference. And I started to see it after about 4.5 months. And
Wow.
I finally got off high blood pressure meds, and that was with Isomil. But that took years to figure out that I had to change what I was taking and how I was doing things, and I had to increase the Isomil to
Mhm.
actually go ahead and get off the high blood pressure meds. So that took about
Right,
8 months
right.
of doing it religiously. But it's quite amazing all the things that
Mhm.
your body goes through over time. And with um with my children, I like to do things with them. I love to party, like Lynn said. I
Party
love
all
to
the
party.
time, party
Party.
all the
So,
time.
so I
See,
love
news you
to.
can use. We get it in, y'all. We party for real. And see, that's why we take supplements
That's
because
right.
the
That's
author
right.
be calling on us, so we take supplements, y'all.
That's right.
That's
Got
And
right.
by the way, I just want to say this. We do not claim that any products can cure or diagnose or heal you or anything like that. Because a lot of people say, child, I was healed. We can't say that. But
no.
what we do know is what the products have done for us. Now, we're not being paid to say this by Naturally Plus or anything. What we are doing is sharing our personal stories because we realize that a lot of people around the world are hurting. They're
Mhm.
having physical pains, they're having mental pains, emotional pains, and so on and so on. And they're having financial strains. And we found out that guess what? We could party all the time, get down brown, get in where we fit in, and use Izumio, BAM, and other supplements to help us get to where we're going. And I just want to say this while we're on the subject. We are not medical doctors, okay? So please consult with your physician prior to taking any supplements. And guess what? If you are on medication for chronic or severe diseases, conditions, what should they do, Lynn?
They need to check with their physician first before they take any of these or any other supplements.
And so, guess what? I'm gonna move over a little bit. I'm gonna move over so Kathy can come on back over and tell the story a little bit more because we almost left off on the 14-year-old and what the 12-year-old. She got teens, so you know what I mean. I'm gonna move on over. Move on over.
So, yes, my children are my why. The reason why I started taking these products is because I wanted to be around longer for them and to help them, with whatever. And I wanted to travel with my children. So I was always looking for a company that I'd be able to do that with. And luckily, I found that with Naturally Plus because once I started making money, it happened in the first month. And that was just with sharing with people that I knew, people that I cared about. I just started telling people about it. And lo and behold, I started making some income. And over the course of the last 5 years, I was able to go to Japan with the company 3 times, Taiwan. I actually was able to spend a month in Japan, which is unusual because it's very expensive.
Mhm.
And I was able to take my children, and my family to go with me and stay with me for a couple of weeks when they were on break. And I think that was one of my goals in life, was to be able to take them uh, to Japan and other places in the world, which of course we can't do right now since we're on this
So
pandemic at the moment.
we will soon, though. It's
But we
just
will soon. Exactly.
we'll be able to travel again soon. Mhm.
Yes. So I think
And
for
I just
me, the
travel right back, right back. I just travel right back.
All right.
Because you know why I travel back, because I'm really staying in motion. I'm just
Yes.
staying in motion. Okay. Because look, I came back because you brought up a very important subject. You said your why. Your children are your why. Lynn, what's your why? I just what's your why?
My why, the same thing as Kathy. It is my children. I really want to be able to leave a good legacy for my children.
Mhm.
I want to know that for generations, my children don't have to go through some of the ups and downs I've gone through in my life through 3 recessions, this one
Mhm.
included.
Yes.
Uh, but the last two, where I amassed quite a bit of, I guess if you want to consider it, material things, and then lost everything, and then rebuilt,
Yes.
and
Mm.
then it took another dive. And
Yes.
so I said, you know what? After that last time, I don't want to go through that. And my kids went
Right.
through the ups and downs with me from the last recession. And I want to make sure that there is a great legacy for them in many.
Right. Right.
Mhm.
And you know what I realized too, even with this topic, okay, folks. Some of you that are just joining us today, Lynn and I and our wonderful, wonderful guests are talking about how does community enrich your life. And one thing that we learned is that your why helps you to look for ways to enrich your life, right? Because you got to know what your why is.
That's
But the other question becomes is how will you get there?
yeah.
How will you get there? So tonight we're going to talk about how community can enrich your life. We're going to keep talking about the whys, how to get there, and we're going to share some interesting information with you on how you can get there too, just like we're getting there. Because, honey, we are family. Hey, 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 hey. Now I got all my sisters and brothers with me.
And
So,
community, yes. A
yes, because we are
community.
community. So,
Mhm.
we're going to take a quick break and we're going to come right back and we're going to talk a little bit more about those facts. Be right back. More news you can use with Lotus and Lynne, helping you to win. Awesome, awesome. And we back on the box for the folks that's out there looking, coming in. It's time to win with Lotus and Lynne with more news you can use. And I want to take a few comments because we have a lot of comments. So I want to make sure that the comments are heard. Okay. So we're going to do that really quickly. Okay. So let's see what we got here. All right. I think we got a hot mic, so I'm just gonna mute the mics for one moment. Okay, Albert is with us. Albert, good to see you. He said we all want our children to have a better future. I want to have Izumio. He wants some Izumio. Y'all hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. All right. So, wow. If you want some Izumio, just get with us and we'll let you know how that will happen. And Mary said, wow, thanks to Naturally Plus for those blessings. Yeah, it is a blessing. It definitely is. And then Lorfe said, Izumio is amazing. And she's right. So Miss Frances Chun from Aloha, she said aloha from Hawaii. Aloha, aloha. We love it. So thank you, Miss Frances. Good to see you. Happy that you're here. Please, folks, when you come in, let us know where you're streaming in from. We definitely want to know. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Great to see you. Sending you some love and hearts and all that too. Where you streaming in from? And Adam, hey to you too. Kathy has a huge heart. Yes, she does. And let us know where you're streaming in from. Sending her some love, Adam. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And you know, I'm one of the hardest working women in business. Yes, girls love to have fun. Yes, we do. And Ayala, hi. And if I say your name wrong, Miss Darnell, please make sure you let me know. Take supplements and party harder. Woo, my kind of gal. All right. So Margaret says Kathy's energy is contagious. Fun. And that's true because Kathy, after all, people want to have more fun. And a lot of times people think once they hit 20, they're done. No more fun. But can you tell us a little bit about how people can really have fun and community? You know, how you can have this enriching community, have fun. Do you? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you. Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, so I love to have fun because, well, I'm an accountant, right? We all have to have fun somehow.
Money.
And I always follow the cash. So, but it's actually people. People are what makes everything fun. We have in our business, in this particular business, we have uplines, downlines, sign lines, and we've been fortunate enough to build the community, not just with our own team, but actually globally. So I've had the opportunity to, get to know the corporate management people, like our president, Mr. Tajima, Mr. Ono, who's his strategic assistant, Ellen Bevins, who's the vice president here in the NPUSA in Vegas. All of these people have helped all of us. They've done things for us to help us move forward, to be able to grow, to be able to help grow our teams. And all of these people have enriched my life in so many different ways, like Lynn and even you right now. I'm getting to know you better now, Lotus, too. You and Angie. My life is just enriched by all the wonderful people that I've met on this journey with Naturally Plus. And even if it's the doctors, for example, I'm friends with Dr. Strong, who's a doctor that has helped us with Marco Plus. Yes. And he, I ask him a lot of questions. Every so often I'll send him a text, ask him questions. He answers it, with the numbers, the facts, because I am an accountant, so numbers do mean a lot to me still. And I try to look to see how things work with the research and things like that before I share things to other people, because I want to make sure my facts are straight before I go out and say something. But people have really helped me to be able to be successful because they've answered my questions, or they've helped do testimonials for me, or they've helped just to share. They just helped to share and share their life with us,
So, wow, you said a lot right there, Kathy.
Sorry.
And Lynn, no, don't say sorry. We need more of that. So Lynn, yeah, really, because Lynn is a great mentor. And I always say this wherever I go, great mentors need great mentors. And you touched on something that was critically important. You said the people that you're connected with because of community. The community is enriching you. It's enriching your life. It's enriching people that you come in contact with. And Lynn, I felt that I heard her say, get connected to great leaders. Because great leaders can help enrich your community. And community is not just in your surroundings where you live, but it's also in where you do business.
Yes.
Right?
And So with community, it is connecting with great leaders,
Mhm.
and it's also participating. In
Yes.
community,
Mhm.
there and there are different types of people. Some are spectators; they sit back,
Mhm.
watch
Mhm.
more. Others like dive right in. They're participators. And so, in any community, the more you participate, the more you're enriched, and the more you get out of it.
That's
So,
right.
yes, having great leaders, they set the tone
Yes. Yes.
of how everything flows. Kathy is a phenomenal leader, and she
Mhm.
has literally, from what I have seen so far, one of the most fun and open and loving team.
Mhm.
Seriously, in the United States, they're just wonderful,
Mhm.
and so it does
Mhm.
take the leader.
Okay, so hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Patient.
You said that Kathy is involved in, the United States, but wait a minute. Kathy is in Hawaii.
Hmm.
She's in Hawaii though. She's
Yeah,
you see the globe. She see that globe back there. She's in Hawaii.
she's
So
in.
what you telling me is that she's participating in a great community.
She
So
is.
her community just isn't in Hawaii. That's what.
No, no, her
Oh
community
shucks.
is global. It's absolutely global with everyone,
Awesome.
no matter where they are within the world. And
Right.
actually, that's what we're all doing. We all
Yes.
Hmm.
connect with each other
Hmm.
throughout the world. So it's not just the United States. For
Hmm.
me, it's not just Los Angeles. For
Hmm.
Kathy, it's not just Oahu,
Hawaii.
Hawaii. It is
Global.
the entire
Yes.
globe.
Yes.
Connect.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter where you are, everybody likes to have fun.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Exactly. And the thing about this that I learned is that you can have a great mentor in Cali, you can have a great mentor in Japan, you can have a great mentor in Hawaii, you can have a great mentor in Martha's Vineyard. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Dr. Pinashimo, hey.
Yeah.
So you can have a great mentor and it doesn't matter where, because the opportunities
Yep.
are endless,
Mhm.
Right.
are endless.
They are.
So we're talking about, folks, some of you that are just coming in. If you are enjoying what you're hearing, go ahead and put a number two in the comment block below. And we're going to take a sip while you put your comment in the block below. And I want to say hi to few folks out there. Now, I see an awesome mentor. I see an awesome mentor here, all the way from sunny South Florida, Mr. Velton Showell. Good to see you, Velton. So happy that you're here. So happy that you're here. Tommy Cho, how you doing? We are all connecting people to their passions. Not only to their passions are we connecting them to, but we're connecting them to their purpose. Because a lot of times people are not sure what their purpose is. They know what the passion is, but their purpose in life sometimes, in many cases, is to help other people.
Yes.
And that's what we do.
And
We
we want
help other
to give a
people.
little shout out to Tommy Koo. Tommy Koo is one of the top leaders, talking about great, great leaders. He's
Yes.
one of the top leaders in the world. He's from Singapore, all the way tuning in from Singapore. We so appreciate him. He has so much energy, great mindset, very, very positive. He's motivating, he's energizing and inspiring. And so we all love Tommy Koo. Tommy, thank you for being here and for checking out News You Can Use.
Well, I just want to say, what's cool with you? You need to get to know Tommy Cho.
Uh,
That's what I'm saying. Now,
so,
and I'll Tommy Cho, and I'll drink to that. Don't you know? Let's have it.
Tommy, cool.
and Koo, right.
I'm
Tommy,
working. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
it takes her a while with names, folks. Don't
Yeah,
worry about it.
yeah.
She's still taking the Myrto Plus, so she can remember all the
Hey,
names correctly. But
hey, and the super lutein because I'm in front of the lights all day long.
Right,
Hey,
right.
Tommy.
But
Yeah,
Tommy,
we happy to
we'd love
have you
to
here.
have you on the show. So there's a shout out, and if you're so obliging, you and Amanda, his lovely wife, we'd love
Yes.
to have you both on the show.
I can't wait till Tommy come on the show and sit right next to me and say, Lotus, move your lips like this so you can say my name properly. So thank you, Tommy. And yes, we love to have you on the show. So Aya is with us. Hi, Aya. She said Kathy is amazing. And see, that's what Tommy chose to say. It said,
Cool.
Tommy Cool said, yes, 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 she is. See, Tommy Cool, I got it right. Tommy might be saying, Lotus, you get my name right. I come on the show. So we're
Tommy would
gonna
be awesome on the show.
Yeah.
awesome. Yes, yes. You know, he was actually speaking the other night, and Angie and I was actually watching him. And let me tell you something, folks. When I talk about great mentors need great mentors. That is true, and we gotta just tell it just like it is. After the show, Angie reached out to him. Okay. And now Tommy has spoken all over the world, right? He has met some of the top leaders on the planet. And he's a great leader and mentors. And after all, great mentors need great mentors. And not for one moment did he say, oh, I don't know you. You're over in the Washington, D.C. You're in the United States. He didn't say that immediately, folks. Immediately, he got right back to Angie. So thanks, Tommy, for being a fantastic leader. Thank you for your support
Yeah.
and all that you do to support us right here on News You Could Use just by dropping in. So thank you so much. We greatly appreciate you. Lynn?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I'm just so excited about all of this. But this is what we're talking about: community, family. Your community, and as you participate and you're part of it, we're family. And so we love each other, we support each other, we help lift each other up. And honestly, there's nothing better than laughter, having fun, taking phenomenal products to help your body continue to be supported and making money too. Oh my God.
Yes.
Trust. You can't
Awesome.
do any better than that. And that
That's true.
helps all of us to thrive, not just survive.
Exactly. And you know, Angie put a great message up here. She said, we even have people today watching from Singapore, Japan, Philippines, and throughout the US. And this is the thing, folks. I've been all over the world. Lynn's been all over the world. And our beautiful, beautiful Kathy, Aloha, has been all over the world too. But you know, we can't do it by ourselves. And see, look at all the twos we got in here earlier. I mean, Velton, all the way from Florida, Margaret, Callie, just all over the world. Um,
Well, man.
Tiyomi Stroh. Hey, Tiyomi, good to see you. And
Lord,
we see Lori. See, Lori got jazzy with hers. I love that, Lori. Thank you. Phyllis Weaver from North Carolina. Good to see you. Adam. Oh, hey, Adam, how you doing? 10 all the way from the Philippines. Good to see you. And so on and so on and so on. And I love this comment. I think Margaret made this comment. That bring us together in everywhere, no matter where you are, no matter what you do. It takes a community to bring things together. In the magnificent Bonita Stinson. Hey, Bonita. She said, hey, ladies, it's Bonita from Los Angeles. Bonita in the house.
hey,
All right. Fantastic. And Tommy says, with passion and talent and massive action, superpower.
yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. So let's get right back into this. Oh, I love this statement though. Got to take this. We love everyone. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And hey, Malcolm Shane said, you guys are hilarious. Well, Malcolm, just let us know when you want to come on over and jump on with us and share some of the good news. And I like what Harris Tay said. He said, you're connecting us globally. Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
I appreciate that. And that's our intent. We want to warmly welcome people into what? Community.
Into community. That's right. That's
So,
right.
Kathy, can you tell us a little bit more about why it's so critical for community and a little bit more about these two items right here? Let me make sure I'm in the screen. And if you tell us just a little bit, Then we're going to take a quick break, folks, because we've got a phenomenal other guest waiting right back in the studio, and he's going to come and give you his personal testimony about Izumio and super lutein. So, Kathy, you want to tell us a little bit more? Get the seat hot for Greg before he comes out.
So, well, community wise, everything that we do, we want to share it with people, right? Because we love people. We want people to be healthy. And the only way, and we want to play with everybody. So, the only way we can do that is actually by making sure we're healthy so we can all play until we can't be on this earth anymore, right?
Yes.
We want to make that, prolong that for as long as possible. Well, these two products, Myrtle Plus and where am I? Super lutein. Thank you. These two products have something inside it called lutein. And the type of lutein that's in our product is called Floroglow lutein. And it is the best quality. And the reason why is because a lot of times people will say, oh, I have lutein. I take it from X store. And I did too for many years. Well, the difference is the quality. The quality
Yes.
of the products that we have are the best in the world. So we are number one. Our products is ranked number one for carotenoids.
Yes.
So it's a number one carotenoid supplement. This is a number one pycnogenol supplement in the world. This is the number one hydrogenized product in the world. So the company is all about having the best for quality for their people. And that's why I saw such a huge difference with taking the products just so quickly. Like, for example, the pycnogenol that's in Myrtle Plus, as well as our Izumil, hydrogenized water, these both go through the blood-brain barrier. So it goes to where medication cannot touch. And that's why a lot of times people will see a difference in a faster amount of time, or will see a difference, period, than taking other types of things. So I think that's something that's very key. The other thing is that your body, with the type of lutein that we have, will absorb, it's the free type of lutein. So your body will absorb 85% or more versus the ester type, which is a type I used to buy from a grocery store or a convenience store of some kind. And that percentage is only 17% or less. So there's a humongous disparity, which is why people will start to take these products and see a big difference a lot quicker.
Right. And let me just say this, if I may. Again, we are not medical doctors, so please consult with your physician prior to taking the supplements. And if you are on any medication for chronic or severe disease conditions, what should they do? Lynn?
Physician before taking these supplements, or really any supplements.
Exactly. And you made a very important point earlier, Kathy. You said the products break through the blood-brain barrier, providing rich nutrients to the body. And let me say, I have also heard this as well. And I think this is a very powerful point because I've heard people say, not only does it do that, but it boosts the immune system and boosts the finances. So we're going to chat about that some more later. But also it enhances focus, it relieves fatigue, and of course we have to take care of our health, because really deep down our health is our wealth. And you know what else I was told that it also does? It gets rid of free radicals, which create rust in the body. So if you don't want no rust and you don't want to make a fuss, get with us. That's all I'm saying, because really these products actually go into your DNA and help you from an inside out kind of premise, if you will. And like you said, state of the art antioxidants. Okay. So with that being said, we got another guest that don't take no mess, and he's going to come right back and get with us. So we're going to take a quick break. And if you haven't gotten your pen and your pad, get a pen and a notepad. Why? Because note takers are money makers. And if you haven't, like, shared, and start a watch party. Can y'all say that with me? Like, share, and start a watch party. Go ahead and do that now. Like, share, start a watch party. Like, share, and start a watch party. And go tell somebody that it's time to win with Lotus and Lynne. Because, well, after all, we're your friends. So we're going to take a quick break. And I want to share this with you. And go ahead and get you something to drink or whatever. And we'll be right back. All right. I love this.
This is Soretta Smith, your candidate for State Senate District 23 here in Georgia. And I have been out all day hitting the polls. It's been a great day. It's an exciting time here in Georgia. And I just want to give a shout out to some folks, people that have been calling, checking on me, encouraging me. And one of those folks is my girl, Lotus of Lotus Ignite. Ignite, take flight. Thank you, Lotus, for your words of encouragement, for the opportunities that you've given me to be on your platform, to get the word out about who I am and that I'm running for office. And so the results will be in tonight. I will officially clinch the Democratic nomination. And I just wanted to shout you out and tell you thank you again. I'm igniting and taking flight.
Awesome, awesome. See, people ignite and they take flight when you do what's right. So thank you so much, Senator Hopeful, Miss Soretta Smith. We appreciate you. I love you for sending me that personal information and personal warm message. So thank you so much. So folks, if you're just tuning in, I have a fabulous group of folks with me tonight. Of course, I got my co-host, the hostess with the mostest, Miss Lynne Harris DeVerges, the CEO of Center of Light Miracles. And of course, if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you. So here we have today with us one of our esteemed guests. She is the owner of Cat Consulting. She's the founder of NPUSA Team KO. And tell them what the KO is, just in case they don't know, Miss Oshiro.
Team KO stands for Team Knockout.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it, y'all.
So we have to knock out your ailments as well as your financial despair.
Awesome. And so, folks, the party would not be right if we didn't have an awesome gentleman with us tonight. So tonight, I want you to welcome our friend, your friend, as we are always winning. Here we have Mr. Greg Ford. Hey, Mr. Greg Ford, how you doing, my dear?
Wonderful, Lotus. How are you today?
Doing great. Good to see you. Great. Good to see you. All right. So, folks, Greg is a retired network technician. So if you need anything in the house done, call Greg.
You got it. All right.
House all at one time. Make sure you check with them first.
So, Greg, we're super duper happy to have you here tonight.
Thank you, Lotus.
Thank you, because really it's about community, and you are a part of the community at large. And so I want to thank you for being here. And I just wanted you to take a moment to kind of tell people a little bit about who you are and what inspired you to be here.
Okay. Yes, my name is Gregory Ford, and I'm 65 years old.
You 60 what? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, y'all. I got to bring Greg all the way up. You 60 what?
65.
And he's so humble. So
thank you.
Talk to us, Greg. Talk to us.
All right. Yeah. I've been retired for the last 3 years, and I've been on a fixed income.
Mm-hmm.
I had worked in the financial information field as a network technician for Dow Jones and Company. Installing computers and community terminals throughout the big banks and brokerage houses in Southern California. Mm-hmm. In my retirement years, I was looking for a way to supplement my income, pull this out, to supplement my fixed income and have a better quality of life. And as a health nut, I was always open to other ways to supplement my health as well. So that's when Reverend Lynne came about a year ago, mm-hmm. back in September of 2019. And she gave me a home presentation here in Riverside. And I was pretty much fascinated with the science behind Azumio water and how it was different than the other antioxidants that we would take, even with the mm-hmm. super lutein. When we take the super lutein, it has to, we take it in a pill form and it has to be digested in mm-hmm. our stomach.
Yes.
And broken down into the individual amino acids. And then later on, it moves over into the small intestines where it gets absorbed into the receptor sites within our intestines. But hydrogen, being one of the smallest elements in the universe, it reacts with our bodies differently. Instead of being absorbed in our bodies, it actually diffuses into our bodies. So in about 10 minutes, this hydrogen has completely covered our whole body inside. And the work that it's doing is that it's combining with the bad active oxygen that's in our bodies, and it's turning it into water. So that's, the way that we get rid of our free radicals. So I've been taking the Azumio for about a year now, and I really enjoy taking it in the mornings. I can really feel the energy, especially when I first wake up, I brush my teeth. And then when I do that, I take my Azumio and super lutein. I take a little bit of the water and, I switch it around after I gargle, because it's also good for dental health also. So
wow.
with this, with the super lutein, turning 65, when I turned 65, you become part of the Medicare program. You have to go to the hospital and get different kind of checkups. So I went to the eye doctor, and they found out that I had the beginning stages of glaucoma in my left eye, but my right eye sort of compensates for it. So I also had floaters in my eyes. Also, these little lines that would be in my vision, and it would just sort of like travel, meander around. So after taking the super lutein, within about 3 days, the lines disappeared, and my eyesight is better. It's more crisper, and with the understanding that the super lutein blocks out the blue rays that come from your computer, is also a great benefit for our eyesight as well.
So, Greg.
So with
Greg.
that, would also like to put in a little plug for my little pet Chihuahua. He's 11 years old, and he has a moderate heart murmur. So when we took him to the doctor, he told us that he had this murmur in his heart, and his belly was sort of extended out. So after about 3 packs of the Zumio, his belly went down, and the symptoms that he was having when he has the heart murmur would be that he would cough. He would always be coughing. But after taking the super lutein and the Azumio, all of that had dissipated.
Wow.
So, that's my story.
And I'm sticking to it.
Just gotta say, you're sticking to it.
I'm sticking to it. But see, Greg went and plugged. Greg, he went and plugged about the dog, right? But I was getting ready to go somewhere else, Greg, and you know where I'm going. What are floaters? Because I have. Okay, wait. We're gonna take a poll, y'all. We're gonna take a poll. If you guys know what floaters are, put a number 3 in the comment block below, and then we're gonna hold up our 3s. If anybody knows what floaters are, or if you had floaters, put a number 3 in the comment block below. Because when I began to take super lutein, right, and I'm not getting paid to say this, but it helped me with my floaters. I had floaters so bad, I was playing Pac-Man with my floaters. Y'all know how Pac-Man go waka, 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 waka. Floaters was everywhere. Hey, Scott Harry, good to see you. Good. I see some 3s streaming in, and somebody said they have them. So Sean Turner, you need to give Lynn Harry Divergence a call. We're gonna put that number up here so you can see it. If you got floaters and you want to get rid of them, you came to the right place at the right time. Don't hesitate to let it all hang out. If you got floaters, it's all right. Because I have floaters too. And I got to tell you, I was just, it was horrible. Lynn, how was it for you? Because I heard you say before that you have floaters as well.
Yes. My floaters were so bad. I knew I was going blind. It was like looking like, this.
Yes.
See, and my doctor just said, "Oh, take some supplements." What supplements, doc? I don't know. So I got rid of him, heard about Naturally Plus, and within the first month, floaters not there. I can see.
Wow.
Vision's 2020, and I'm the same age as Greg. I don't use reading or distance glasses.
Wow. That's
Felt
awesome. That's awesome. So, folks, we got a lot of threes in here. So, folks know what floaters are, and some folks have floaters. Now, I saw a comment in here from Angela Elton. She said, I know what they are, but never had them. And guess what, honey? You don't want them.
Oh,
Because it's really
yeah.
difficult to deal with the floaters. But um, we are thankful for Super Lutein. We are thankful for Super Lutein as well as Mirido Plus,
Plus.
and of course, bam, Izumio. We got to go to the Izumio. So
Yes.
look at Kathy. She was like, bam. Okay. And this is what I know, folks. When you know what you know and you believe in what you believe, you can grow. And you can grow in mind, body, and soul. And here's to our body. Here's to our body because it's
Yeah.
super duper important. So if you don't take care of yourself on the inside, you're not going to look as great as Greg does on the outside. So with that being said, we're going to break for the cause. We're going to take a pause and we're going to take a sip too of Izumio. And so we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. It's your time. You can take Izumio anywhere. Go ahead. Run across that bridge and then toss it to a friend. You can take it on the trail with you and it'll help you. It'll quench your thirst. And then you can drop it off to another friend. And you can skate on down the road with Izumio. What's in your Izumio? With Izumio, you have open trails. It's going to help you with those little free radicals. So jump on your bike or hop on your trike and take it home with you. You'll be glad you did. Awesome, 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 awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So, with that being said, you guys, you can see we love Izumio. I left some stuff up on there so you can see for yourself. You can go right to YouTube and check out Izumio because zoom, zoom, zoom. What's in your Izumio? Yeah, that's my saying. It's patent, y'all. It's patent. So, with that being said, we want to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight. If you thoroughly enjoyed the show and if you've shared the show, you've shared the broadcast with somebody, I'd like you to put a number 555 because five stay alive. Five stay alive. You want to stay in motion. You really want to stay in motion and you want to stay in community with people who are going to help you help yourself to be the very best that you can possibly be by not just taking care of your outside looks, okay, but also taking care of what you are on the inside. Because after all, we've all heard the cliche, what you eat is what?
You are.
Right. You are what you eat. So I see Angie, she says, like, share, and start a watch party. That's right, folks. Like, share, and start a watch party and go tell somebody. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you for all the fives. Hey, Lori, we see you out there. Love the five. Tiomi, we see you out there. Tiomi sign in the house. Benita in the house. And Kathy in the house with them five. So thank you so much. We appreciate each and all of you. So go ahead, Lynn, let it rip. Let's get a round robin and we can have our last comments of the broadcast. So we can't hear you, Lynn, but I think we got you now. Here we go.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure.
I'm always starting to talk and no sound. So I just want to say again, thank you also for everyone out there. And if you are currently have not experienced the Naturally Plus products, we invite you to do so. We are starting actually on September 1st. We are starting our stress exploratory study. It is a way for you to determine and to really look at how stressed you get. How stressed have you been over the past few months?
Mhm.
And what happens on a day-to-day basis that causes you to be stressed? And you can start determining that emotionally and physically. And then what happens after you take one of these? Okay, within an hour of taking these products, you may notice a difference, you may not, but
Mhm.
you can find out. And so,
Yes.
doing this study every single day, there's no cost to do the study at all. There's no cost for the pre and post test, for the daily tracker, for anything. It's just the cost of one of these products that you think you would like to check out and join us on this stress exploratory study. We're going to actually have a meeting to explain it this Wednesday evening. So you'll want to give me a call. And also, we'll have meetings in between, and we will have a nice Facebook group so everyone can participate and be part of this wonderful exploratory process.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, again, folks, join us. Join us on the 30-day stress exploration. You're going to get your pre and post test. Pardon me. You can actually track this thing yourself because you're going to get a daily tracker that starts September 1st. And of course, is Naturally Plus product information and benefits. We're going to give you that information and product order sheets because you need to go ahead and grab your items to go ahead and start the 30-day stress exploration. Super important. If you want to get in where you fit in, go ahead and call Lynn and she will help you with that information. And after all, hey, you're going to get a free tracker. It's nothing you got to pay for. You just buy what you need for the product that you want to use to see if your body is really under stress, if your body is really under stress. And Lynn will be able to help you do that. Actually, and Angela Elting, she'll be able to help you do that as well as we start this out. It's going to be a phenomenal time. You don't want to miss it. We've got people all over the world joining in on this thing. And I encourage you to do so too, because you know what? You don't know what you don't know.
Exactly. And I wanted to mention one more thing, which I now will share a 30-minute session with me on how to help you to de stress in other ways as well. And we have a wonderful lymphology expert who is going to be sharing with us every Monday on News You Can Use a different tip on what you can do to help de stress physically and emotionally, and I think even mentally too, because it's
Yes.
also about brain health.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So thank you for that. And Kathy, please share your last comments with us. We're so happy that you came tonight. We've thoroughly enjoyed you.
Yes.
And we can't hear Kathy.
Same.
Let me
You
see if I can help you, Kathy. Okay, there we go.
Okay,
Okay, there we go.
sorry.
us talkers tend to be muted sometimes.
Right? We're still learning. We're all still technology challenged during this time with our communities, but it is working. It is changing. Yeah, so thank you so much again for inviting me. I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to share and help people. And that's kind of what our goal is to help people, especially during this pandemic. You know, a lot of people, like Lynn said, are going through a recession time at this moment. And these products can help you with your health to help build your immunity, like Lotus said and mentioned. And also can, if you decide to do it as a business, can give you financial income as well. And that's just with sharing and caring about people. So I encourage everyone to share and care. That's it.
Yes, awesome, awesome. And Greg,
Same thing.
Muted.
Unmute yourself.
Okay.
All right, there
Let
we
me pull
go.
this out. I'm
See,
getting
Greg learned fast. Greg
feedback.
learned fast.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today to view this wonderful show, News You Can Use. I encourage everyone, if you're looking to invest in a business, this is the best place to be. It's only $4 a day if you look at it in one way. It's very cheap to be in this business if it's $4 a day.
Mm-hmm.
People spend that kind of money on a cup of coffee sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
and Greg, if I may, I want to interject.
To be in.
I want to interject for a minute, Greg, because you pointed out something that someone asked me about before, and I'm happy you pointed this out because we missed this, and I don't want to miss this. The key thing is that we're not paying thousands of dollars to be in it, is what you're saying. Is that right? So how much does it cost to be in it per year? Is there a membership fee or something that people need to know about?
Yes, there's a one-time $30 membership. Get this feedback. It's a $30 annual membership fee for this to be started in this business.
That's it. That's
and
all.
you purchase one product.
Wait a minute. $30 and I purchased one product.
Right.
Yes.
Call in.
And it gets delivered to your door.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
That's why from a financial standpoint, this is the easiest business to start for yourself. There is no enrollment packages.
Wow.
It's $30. It's cheaper than you joining Costco, Costco membership.
And definitely cheaper than starting your own retail store, as I did in the past. Much cheaper. And the rewards are much greater.
Yes, we love you too, Benita. And Tommy, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tommy.
All you guys. So, Greg, was there anything else you wanted to share? I just had to get that out there. With the $30. Wow.
It just makes it easy.
It does.
To join this company. Yeah, this is the best place to be.
Awesome sauce.
It's a 21-year-old company out of Japan, and they live with integrity. We have the 5 riches of life. So, and it's all about community. Right?
Awesome. And yes, it is. So,
and I want to add that $30 annual membership fee is deductible if you decide to do this as a business.
Oh, listen.
And you get a deduction.
Thank you.
And you get a deduction.
Yes.
Where can I sign? Oh, I'm signed up already. I'm signed up. Somebody, come on, somebody.
Sign up again, Lotus. I think we can do this again and again and again and again.
I know. Call in and win. That's why I say call in and win. So listen, we thank you so much for being on the show, everybody. We super duper appreciate you. And folks, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming on the show and coming in to view us, because we definitely win with Lynn and Lotus here at News That You Can Use. And so, of course, don't forget to join me. Don't forget to join me on the Lotus Roche Ignite show. Lotus Roche Ignite show, just a couple of knocks down the hall, if you will. Tomorrow, I will be having a wonderful guest on my show. You don't want to miss this young lady. Her name is Brenda Flores Robles. She is amazing. I love her, and you're going to love her too. And that's my friend, Brenda Flores Robles. And I tell you, join us tomorrow night on Lotus Roche Ignites. Lotus Roche Ignites, where we want to ignite you to help yourself ignite and take flight in every area of your life. That's what I said. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So until we meet again, my friend, don't forget to come here every Monday and every Friday with who? Lotus and Lynne. Because it's always time to win right here on News You Can Use. Lynn, I had a great time. How about you?
Too. This was a wonderful, wonderful show. Really a lot of fun. And that's what it's always about. Bringing the fun, bringing the news, so everyone can absolutely win and what they can use.
All right. We'll see you later, our friends. on more news you can use. Don't forget, Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What time, Lynn?
4 p.m. Pacific Time and 6 p.m. Central Time.
See ya. Thank you again for joining News You Can Use